Welcome to Solution Focus World. Today we're going to look at more solution focus variations, focusing on the Connie Froerer diamond model. Here's our agenda, but most of the episode will really focus on the last part, how the diamond model works in practice, which is why you're here. For those of you who are new to it, however, you need to know that your job as a solution focus guide is to build hope. And you do that by asking questions to help the person build their preferred future, their desired outcome. Within that, you explore past, present, and future successes, not failures, using the principles and strategies listed here. So for these two gentlemen, they are prolific online. Their free stuff is good for beginners. Packages that they sell are great professional development for experienced users. Elliot is the gentleman with the necklace. He is a therapist who does some writing and some research. And Adam is the gentleman with the button down. He's a researcher who does some writing and therapy. They released the diamond model in the past year, and I'll explain it superimposing it over this template that I also have in the resources. If you like it, go ahead and have it. In practice, it's not as philosophically fluid as it looks here. It generally is a 4-step sequential process as they use it, and it starts with the best hope. You could ask the best hope question before the person even sits down, and generally they'll do some kind of clarifier question to make sure they're on the right track. It also offers a philosophical contract of sorts to proceed together with the person you're talking with. The resource talk is a little bit different than most solution-focused practitioners I've seen. Everyone who uses solution-focused talk uses past successes to build forward. They'll do it in a way that might not even connect to the best hope at all. It could be any kind of resource that they find meaningful to the person. It could be what they do. It could be what they're good at or proud of. And then you could also ask what questions they have before you proceed. If you know it's a couple with you, or if it's a resolution of some kind, or the person is talking mainly about a third party who's not in the room, you also help the person you're talking with build that clear image, asking how they met, how they knew it was special, things that were working. And then you take all that information from the best hope and the resource talk to tailor the miracle question to build forward. Then they'll spend 70 to 80% of their time helping the person they're talking with build that preferred future, paint that very clear picture of what they want so they can move forward together. And they'll get the person to give them descriptions, actions, and people at every step along the way, starting with the very first small signs the person might even see when they wake up that morning. And then as they clear through each stage, they'll look at what will be different, would this be pleasing, what would be signs that that best hope would be coming back. They don't use the phrase best hope though. What they do is use the descriptions that they've elicited from the previous stages and questions. And then they'll say, would this be different? And then go on to what else would they see as they proceeded through the day. And they'll cycle through a large portion of the person's day. After that, they'll segue to the last stage. In their last stage is about the only time I ever see them use scaling. Scaling for a lot of solution-focused people is used any place all the time to help the people create clear measurements, memories, and images so they can move forward. I've generally only seen these guys put together using scaling to help clarify where the person is now and give them a little goal to go one step more. And they'll start with the biggest things that the person wants to remember and observations, or make sure that the person they're talking with has seen in themselves. And then they go on their way. With the parting words of Steve DeShazer, problem talk creates problems, solution talk creates solutions. Also, find out what works and do more of that. If you found this useful, please consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. Use the icons around the screen, and stay tuned for upcoming segments. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.